Hi, hello, g'day, kia ora, welcome to the studio. This year I have committed to participating in Dephemerember 2023. This is the third year of the project or challenge or ephemera making, December daily, call it what you like, that Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzl have run. Now, it's the first time I've done it, third time they've run it, so this year and probably part of next year I hope to catch up with all 3 years. So I'll be doing this year, as much of the last or the previous 2 years as I can squeeze in, and then I'll finish them off next year. But I will put out videos for whatever it is that I do under the hashtag Dephemerember. Did I say that right? Dephemerember. Yep, Dephemerember. So the hashtag will be on all the videos. So I've got 2023, 22, 21, and then I'm also doing a 4th journal to catch up any other samples that don't fit under one of the prompts for the 3 years. Just because at the moment I have a huge bag of samples that at the moment is no use to me because I keep forgetting to look through there and it's just too awkward. So I want to actually get them into a journal so that I can refer back to them, because that's what this project and each year is about, is creating a journal of ephemera ideas. Last night I sort of pulled together my papers for each of the 4 journals, and then while I was doing that I was thinking about what I was going to do for my covers, and I remembered that I had a whole lot of fabric that was pre-cut for some art journals that I was going to make that didn't go ahead. So I dug some of them out and I have put them together and turned them into fabric covers. So I am, in this instance, going to make my journals to fit the covers, which is not normally what I do. But I'm not prepared to waste this fabric because A, it was quite expensive, and B, I just love it too much to waste it. I've put them together, kind of paired them up, and I'll show you what I've done. Now I've sewn them all together because my sewing machine is not in a position at the moment where I can film what it is I do. I'll go through and explain what I've done. So if I put 3 aside for now. So we've got the outside layer of fabric. Then I had a layer of violin, which, if you're not a sewer, is special fabric that is designed to stiffen the fabric that you've got. And it's normally either iron-on or sew-on violin. So I've got outside fabric, violin. I've then got a central layer of some calico just to add a bit more weight. Then I've got the violin for the inside layer and the inside layer of fabric, so that when the journal opens you're going to have fabric on both sides. Now these fabrics were pre-cut with the intention that they would be sewn with the seams on the inside, and then it would be turned inside out and you just have a nice edge. But for these journals I decided I wanted it to be a little more grungy, a little more rough around the edges. And so what I've done is I've actually sewn them with the good sides out. So you've got the fluffy edges here, and you can see that there's that inner layer of calico in the middle, and I have trimmed off the edges of the violin on either side so that you can't see it, and then I have intentionally frayed the edges, and it's all sort of torn and rough looking, and to be honest it's going to get rougher with wear. I sewed a single layer of straight stitching all the way around with my machine. I then went round a second time and did sort of a wavy line of stitching, and then I went round a third time and there's sort of zigzag on different patches along the way. And once I'd done that, so each side has got 3 rows of stitches around it, I then did some totally random stitching across the top, almost like a quilting, just using straight stitching. I went from essentially corner to corner via tiki-tour across the page, and for anyone who doesn't know, that's a Kiwi term for like a road trip. And then I went from corner to corner again, tiki-touring across, so that you've got the stitching on this side and then you've got it on this side as well. And was sort of intended to maximize the area that I could get out of these pre-cut pieces of fabric. So this is the first one. So we've got sewing patterns here, and this is a small print, and then this is a larger print with sewing patterns here, and I just loved that one there. So that's the first one. The second cover is here, and this has got different variations of Union Jacks, and I again love this one. Now I left on the edge of the fabric, the selvage edge, which kind of says, okay, a little bit, sometimes it's got the name of the fabric, sometimes it's got like the colour swatches, but I thought that's all part of the character of the fabric, and for this it sort of adds to the look of the fabric. Again, just stitched around, and then the inside of this one is a like advertisement type fabric. Again, another one I absolutely loved, and sort of the reds, the coordinating bits on that. Then the next one I've got is this, and this is Miami Beach, which you can just see there, and I love this sort of black and white or grayscale of the different images from Miami Beach. Thought that was really cool. You can just see the black stitching on there, and then to coordinate with that one, and see there's some of those colour swatch numbers on the side there. To coordinate with this one, I've then got this in your face optical illusion. It's cream and white, but you might as well say black and white. Oh, cream and black, not black, cream and white. Cream and black, or black and white, which I again absolutely love this fabric. So I thought those two went together really well, and then you can see there that's some of that, or that's that layer of calico, and I thought yeah, don't really mind that that's hanging down. I'm just going to check whether I trim this off a bit or not. I might leave that one a little bit longer for the fabric. And then this one, and this was the smallest of the swatches of fabric, but I just love this. And this was a Montreux drill pop art, as you can see, But I love that it shows sort of half the face there, and I thought that's going to look really cool on the front of the journal there. And then inside, what else could I put in there but the Campbell's tomato soup that had to go with this beautiful pop. And again, the red just says, yep, we go together. So these are my 4 covers. The only one I've decided on, I think, is that this will probably be, well, no, I have probably decided this will be 2023, 2022, 2021, and then anything else will go into there. So that's my covers. I am going to get onto the pages shortly, but that will be the next video. So for now, leave me a comment to let me know how you're going with your covers. Have you got your journal started, finished, ready for Dephemerember this year? Let me know how you're going, if you're doing it, and I will see you in the next video, but definitely on the 1st of December, ready for our first prompt.